Hmm. Okay. Darn it. Someone just host me or something? Let's see here. Oh, I got a
Alice underscore 5 word 2. Said it's simple. I see miniature painting. I follow.
Thank you, Velis. I definitely appreciate the follow there. I think this is the first time you've been to my channel, isn't it? I think. Let's see here. It's gonna take me a second here because I'm still technically getting ready.
Alice underscore 5 word 2. Said correct.
Sounds good. Okay. Down. Right. Well, I'm going to be starting off with some really simple airbrush. I don't like to do details with airbrush, mainly because I don't have a needle size that's appropriate for details. And you'll find that I tend to forget to talk while I'm painting.
5 word 2. Said I seen your link post on Kate's Discord channel.
Gotcha. Oh, then I'm glad that I posted there. Just to give you an idea what the other mimic looked like. I finished that one last week. So I mean, it's not like I don't do competition quality. I do tabletop quality. The only time I've tried to do competition quality was for a bust competition, and to be honest, I didn't know everything that I know now. I mean, she's still not bad, but I'd like to get my hands on another one of these and try again. I don't want to strip that one. I tend to get focused on my
Alice underscore 5 word 2. Said blasts my painting skills out the window.
I gotta love this text-to-speech thing. It blasted it out the window. That's funny. No, I might forget to talk, and I apologize. I just get I get zoned in on what I'm doing. So it's gonna be a kind of a chill stream.
Alice underscore 5 word 2. Said windu.
Yeah, I'm kind of like lost all over the place today. try to protect my keyboard.
Hey, Block, how are you?
Hey, Des!
Holy shit, that was loud. I had you up way too high.
Hey, Des!
Said, what tabletop do you play?
Okay, now everything should be fine.
I'm also chatting with Valis in my stream, so it might be a little weird. Apologize, talking to Valis.
No problem.
Tabletop games that I play are like War Machine and Hordes, and Dungeons and Dragons, although that qualifies as like a tabletop RPG rather than an actual tabletop game. And of course, that's what these miniatures are from, and I'm like totally taking it out of the. Let me see if I can't get that fixed. Is that okay?
Oh my god.
I've been really wanting to paint Gloomhaven stuff, but I'd have to buy the whole game to paint it.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Why would you have to buy the whole game?
Well, I say it like, that it's like multiple things, but it's really not. It's one box. And it comes with miniatures for all of the heroes, including their upgrades.
Cool.
And then all the monsters are cardboard stand-ups.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. But what some of my studio friends do, other painting studios, they'll sit there and they'll buy a box of Gloomhaven off of eBay, used or something. They'll.
Hello?
Sorry, listening to Valis.
Sorry.
Ah, very cool. But yeah, they'll buy the Gloomhaven, they'll paint it up, and then they'll resell it for more than what the box normally goes for because painted models. And it's something that I've wanted to try to do, but the box is like.
Weasel. Said same here. I play 40k, but no one plays.
What was I thinking?
I don't know what you were thinking. You were thinking all the things.
Oh yeah. I'm getting ready for a holiday market on Thursday, so I've got a ton of stuff to prep tonight.
Cool. I think I need a couple more drops of the Airbuckles Brown. Weasel, that's also cool. I've been wanting to get into Warhammer 40k, but again, I'm unemployed, so yeah, that doesn't work very well. But I have like 4 factions of War Machine and Horde stuff, so there's that. In all honesty, I could probably sell one of my factions and manage to get just the 2-player starter kit for Warhammer 40k, because War Machine and Hordes, I'm starting to get the feeling that it's on a downfall.
_5word2 said best option is to purchase Warhammer armies on eBay. Game_time_with_weasel said the 40k is expensive. Dallas _5word2 said even if it's small.
Yep. But yeah, that dragon that you're sending me, Des.
Yeah.
That's gonna make me break out the jade paints.
Ooh. Happy to help.
Well, I have some really old jade paint from Reaper, the Reaper collection. and Reaper Masters collection to be more. Um,
Said I used to work for Games Workshop, so that's where a lot of my stuff came from.
Really,
Yeah.
Weasel? That's kind of cool. Weasel says that he used to work for Games Workshop, the makers of Warhammer 40K.
Interesting.
That is interesting. Blah. Now the boring part. Sorry.
Okay. Canvas size. 5 and... no. 11. No. Dang. What size are these cards again? 4 1/4. Oh, dang. Cough, cough, cough. Hack.
Hack, cough, hack, cough, cough, hack.
Image.
Dallas_5 word 2. Said trying to find a game of D&D is like trying to find the golden pot at the end of a rainbow. Dallas_5 word 2. Said because nobody wants to be DM.
Yeah, I can get that. So, Valis, you playing 4th edition, 5th edition? Okay, all done with the airbrush. Like I said, that wasn't going to take too long.
Lies. Dreadful lies.
But I've only been streaming for 14 minutes.
Dallas_5 word 2. Said 5th ed.
5th edition. Yeah, me and 5th edition, we have a love-hate relationship. I love to play it. It loves to let my characters die. I'm so used to 4th edition and being able to, get healing done. The very, very first time I tried playing 5th edition, I made one attack, missed, got hit by a monk for like 7 individual hits at like 3 health per pop or 3 damage per pop, and it made me unconscious. I spent the rest of the entire fight unconscious and unable to do anything. And that turned me off of 5th edition for a while. But let's see here, what else did I want to do? This guy's tongue is considerably smaller than the other one. Don't think... No, I'll have to. I said I was done with the airbrush. I lied. Des called it.
Haha! I am like magic.
Need Mayhem Red. But yeah, so I was very unlucky on my very first game of 5th edition. Second game did a lot better, but I think my DM for the second game was considerably better.
Dallas_5 word 2. Said looks like the mimic from Dragon Quest.
Well, it is a Dungeons and Dragons mimic made by WizKids. And if I remember right, Dragon Quest was inspired by the D&D games. But I'm just glad that it's not the Mimic from Dark Souls 3, because that fucker can just go die a horrible flaming death.
Death.
Well, you can imagine, I kind of mentioned this the last time I was working on this Mimic here. The Mimic in Dark Souls 3 is like 9 or 10 feet tall, and the majority of it is just body, like a human body, and it like sits there and jumps around and does martial arts all over your face, and it's really annoying.
Dallas_5 word 2 said, "Don't remind me."
Oh, I just did. Suck it up, brother. You got reminded. I have to share my misery.
Okay. Here. Don't. Oh.
Dallas_5 word 2 said, "By Odin's beard, please no."
And by Odin's beard.
Dang it. Grumpy.
Grumpy Des is grumpy. Yeah, let's
Grump,
get
grump, grump. Grump, grump.
grump, grump, growl, growl, grump. Okay.
Why isn't this working? It just worked, and now it won't work. What? What is it?
Dallas_5 word 2 said, "That reminds me, I have the 4th Ed DM book for D&D."
Go ahead. It's always nice to remind yourself, of the earlier failures that, came from Gygax and his crew. Gygax, I still don't know how that name's pronounced. I think it's Gary Gygax, right? I believe that's how it's said. Now, let's get a little bit of a brighter red here. Just go ahead and skip to the red I call number 3. That's not really number 3. It's just the third lightest out of all the reds that I have.
Sweet baby Jesus. Why was that so hard? Dang it.
Okay, now I think I'm done with the airbrush.
Yay.
I think.
Finally. Jeez.
I know, right? Okay. Go with some chestnut brown. For this.
I don't know what's up, but while I'm printing, my computer absolutely doesn't want me to watch Twitch.
Dallas_5word2 said you dry brush, bro.
I do dry brush some, yeah. Okay, you said you don't understand why, but your computer does what?
Oh man, so I'm running my printer right now.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why, but for some reason this is totally affecting my ability to watch anything on Twitch.
Wow. Sounds like you have a driver conflict between your printer and your graphics card. That's stupid. Does it is it connected over Wi-Fi?
No.
The printer?
It's corded.
It's hardwired? Okay.
And then my desktop's plugged straight into the router for the internet, so like.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
If you were gonna buy like a new laptop, would you buy it before Christmas or after Christmas?
That's really hard. Really a hard one, because some of the best deals come out right after Thanksgiving, but at the same time, there's really nice sales after Christmas too. So, because they got to get rid of their extra Christmas stock, right? I mean,
Yeah. I was debating a lot whether I wanted to invest in an iPad Pro, like one of those newer ones, or a Surface Book.
okay.
But I think a Surface Book will meet my needs better.
Yeah, to each his own. Or her own, in your case.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, this color is not actually as light as I want it, but it will work as a mid-tone.
Look at your watch with a perilous gaze, a troubled stare. And when I ask, where do we go? Say you don't care. Call on me when the day is dark. Never too late, you're underrated. Whatever your sins, whatever your loss, your cup is filled. There is no way to turn back the clock. No one will. Call on me. There's fire in your heart.
That was chestnut. Let's go with Kokum Copper.
Maybe we should go back to the earth and live off the sun. Maybe we should crawl in the dirt before we run. 1,000 years of art and song, love and war. Tell me why you joined the club. What do you fight for? All hands on deck. A suicide race. Prop up the good and smother the hate. Wall is high, the sun is low. The four winds roar. Wide-eyed children fill the streets to take back the store. There is no truth that lies can make. No willing soldiers in the wake.
Valis_5word2
Maybe we
said if I was to play D&D with you I'd be a spellcaster.
live off the sun.
Okay. What kind of a spellcaster? Would you be a wild sorcerer? Wild magic sorcerer? You know, because you got to have all the tables, bro. The like 100+ tables. Yeah, we've got in our current campaign. Let's see if I can remember here.
5 word 2. Said it'd be a tame sorcerer.
He'd be a tame sorcerer.
Down is underscore 5 word 2. Said nothing too fancy.
Yeah. I'm currently playing a Way of the Drunken Fist monk. It's a lot of fun, but the one that I'm playing is a Ghostwise halfling. So, you know, he's a 3.5 foot tall monk that stumbles everywhere, but moves like 35 feet per turn. It's crazy, crazy movement. The last fight that I had was against a bunch of goblins.
5 word 2. Said Jackie Chan drunken master monk.
Pretty much. If Jackie Chan was, like 4 foot tall. But yeah, but I fought against some goblins, and like I used my see, I'm
Okay,
horrible
I
with
think I
names.
fixed it.
Good.
That was obnoxious.
I forgot what I was gonna say now. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Goblins is like 3 of them. I killed 3 of them in one turn. It's crazy. My dice were really hot. I think I pissed off my GM a little bit. Then like we were trying to sneak into a fortified, like a half-assed fortified area, and I failed my sneak roll. And so, like, instead of running away and trying to re-hide again, I ran towards the walls, which stopped them from being able to shoot at me over the walls. And I proceeded to then hide and make my way around, and I jumped up on top of the wall and killed 3 goblins and hopped back off and said, "Ha ha! Can't catch me! I'm the gingerbread man." It was awesome. Let's see here.
Alright, we're gonna try printing again and hope that this time it doesn't, for some reason, mess up all of my sound. Are you talking?
Nope.
Okay, thank God. I was like, I didn't even start printing it. How did it mess up?
Hey, Des.
Down is underscore 5 word 2. Said you would be DM if there was a game plan.
Why are we whispering?
Because it's funny.
How much would you sell a little 5-card, 5-envelope set of stationery?
Are you
Or how
are you
much-
like are you talking about the ones that you put up on Etsy?
Yes.
Uh,
No. Well, this is going to a market, but like.
Well, I mean, you're not doing them for Hallmark, so you have to compete with them to a certain extent.
Right.
I'd say honestly to me, how many of yours normally come in your Etsy pack?
My Etsy pack is a dozen, but this one is a 5-setter for a market.
Okay. So, what I would do is, because you're going to be selling them in person, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me. I would inflate half, like go up over half of your usual price, because you're like one card under your like a half pack, and
Yeah.
so like if you were to charge like the same price as a half pack for Etsy um at the market, I think that would be fair. Even if it was 75% of the price of your Etsy pack, I still think that would be fair, because you've got to cover your gas,
Mhm.
and your lunch for the day and everything else, right? So,
Yeah. Right.
and I would not recommend advertising your Etsy while you're there, because if they realize that they can get your stuff cheaper on Etsy than in person, they will most likely do that.
Right.
But as far as who would DM, if we now this is me saying I have no plans on playing a Dungeons and Dragons game online. I prefer playing in person. Um, but if I was to join something like a D20 campaign, or a Fantasy Grounds campaign, honestly, I would just find a dungeon master. I'd probably give a couple of them a try, like do one shots or have them do one shots for me. And then if I found someone whose style I liked, then I would invite them to host or dungeon master a game for me and my friends. My cousin was thinking about doing like starting up some kind of a stream or podcast for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons gameplay. But trying to get 5 players and a dungeon master together, trying to get that shit scheduled to work for a podcast is like trying to summon Cthulhu for the apocalypse. I mean, it's just not going to happen. Actually, I think you'd probably have a better chance summoning Cthulhu for an apocalypse than trying to get 5 random people together for a Dungeons and Dragons game.
It's true. I agree. Can confirm.
Having a little bit of a difficult time with my spatial or depth perception today.
Can you hear my printer?
Nope.
Cool. I was just curious.
Okay, slightly annoyed.
Valis_5 word 2. Said I gotta get some sleep, niece. Seeing your stream painting session. Take care, everyone.
Take care, Valis, and thank you again for the follow. You have a great night.
Balak, did you
Now
see
I
that
can.
voodoo doll I sculpted today?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I'm getting better.
You are getting better.
I suppose I totally meant to toot my own horn, but I'm still proud.
No shame in that.
I'm just really enjoying it. It's fun to work in 3D. I've been a 2D artist for so long.
Well, sure. Trust me, if I felt that I could afford to, screw up a lot and get some get some Sculpey and whatnot, I might give it a shot too. I've had so many like ideas as far as some of the things that I could do. I was playing around with a program. I think it's called Sculptio.
Oh yeah.
And actually, I might be able to find a picture of something that I did on Sculptio, but it's not like a full figure. I was just messing around trying to grasp the concept of the modeling in that, because I have done three-dimensional modeling before in a program. But it was like spaceships and airplanes and things like that, right? I think I told you I wrote a tutorial on how to put so I had to learn how to make the spaceship before I could put it in the tutorial, right? But let me see here. And I apologize to those people that are still watching me that you're not seeing my brush move. I am looking up something real quick.
Your screen is not frozen. Do not worry.
Let's see. Oh, not Rob. I really dislike how Facebook Messenger has this like stutter effect whenever you try to scroll up and it has to reload and shit. That's so annoying.
Yeah, I agree.
I actually don't seem to have it anymore. It makes me sad. Because I thought that I had sent it in a messenger to one of my friends, and it didn't show up in his. totally did not. Huh. Nope, I don't seem to have it anymore. Oh well. Sorry.
I am so let down. Oh my god. No, it's cool. 3, 2. New guide. Six.
So I had to tell my unofficial brother, I'm echoing.
Oh. Here, let me turn down the gain on my is that better?
Testing 1, 2. Nope, I can still hear myself.
Dang it. Hold on. I'll switch over to my headphones.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You shouldn't echo now.
Okay. Yeah, that's better. Thank you. And sorry. What I was gonna say was I had to tell my my unofficial brother that I'm not gonna be able to be his best man
Why?
because I can't afford to fly down to Florida.
Oh, that's sad.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Well, and it's not like it's gonna be like this year or anything like that. I mean, there's always a chance that it could change. But he's coming home from the service, like from Saudi Arabia, in
Yeah.
March, and he wanted me to be there while when he proposed.
Aww.
So
I'm sorry. That
it's okay.
sucks. It still sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Well, hopefully my painting on stream gets me some commissions, and
Yeah, that would be great.
I can tell him to kick whoever it was he made the new best man out. And
Like, no,
no.
it's me. It was me all along. Yeah, I was trying to describe to somebody that like being famous on Twitch isn't really my end goal. Like the end goal really is exposure, you know, like finding people who are interested in what I do and want to support that.
Yeah.
Not to be famous Twitch streamer extraordinaire.
Yeah, no. I don't. I definitely wouldn't want to be like one of those dudes that makes like $500,000 a year. That totally would not make my life easier. It really wouldn't. Because I'd have to hire someone to manage my money, and then I'd be paranoid that they were stealing from me.
And then you try to manage your money, and that would be even worse.
Yep. Dead serious.
No, I hear you.
I would be happy with 25,000 a year, like,
Yeah.
because that I could just tell my I could have it deposited in my wife's account instead of mine, and I would just tell her, just give me something
Give me an
every month
allowance.
for because with my ADD I just cannot be trusted with money.
Aw. Aw.
But at least I'm aware of that. It's not like I would sit there and throw a hissy fit because I no longer have control of my money. I understand.
Just like, yep, I'm bad with it. Cool. I don't know how to Good luck.
Des. What?
Do all of this stuff for me.
Oh, what stuff?
All of this prep stuff I gotta do.
Nope.
Dang. It was so close to winning.
I got enough of my own stuff to do.
Yeah.
Like, I totally wanted to stream some more Salt and Sanctuary tonight, but I've gotta
Gotta be responsible.
be responsible and get these dudes done. Okay, I got some of that in this afternoon. That was actually a lot of fun. I really enjoy that game, even though it frustrates the hell out of me sometimes. It's quite a lot of fun.
Hear ya. I'm bad at most video games, but I still keep playing them for some reason.
Well, it's an escape. It's kind of like reading a book,
Yeah, I love reading. Love that shit. No, but you're totally right. It is a lot like reading a book. Getting involved in something in a new world and getting to be wrapped up in that.
Yep. My wife has a hard time understanding why I prefer to play video games in here in the office by myself over watching shows with her. And I'm like, you gotta understand, the video games are interactive.
Yep. Well, and I have different reasons for not liking playing with my husband. He's terrible to have in the same room because he's just constantly making commentary. I'm like, I just want to silently go through this. Please stop.
Well, and my wife would be one of those people that are like, oh, that's Nathan Fillion's voice, and I actually get to blame her that I realized someone's voice was Nathan Fillion's voice when I was playing Destiny 2.
Ooh.
Right. Kane 6 or Cade 6?
Nope.
No? Okay, well, I know that you've played some Destiny 2.
I have, yes.
But yeah, there's one of those guardians is one of the robotic kind.
Yeah.
And he's very playful and silly and out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was voiced by Nathan Fillion. And it took me literally one phrase out of his script to realize that it was Nathan Fillion. And the moment I did, I went out to my wife and I said, I hate you. I love you, but I hate you. because I realized that that was Nathan Fillion, and she looked it up. She's like, "Yep, you're right." I'm like, "God damn it, woman!"
It's your fault.
Because she'll sit there and like the little the theatrical trailers and whatnot, right? Of animated shows. She hates watching animated shows, but when she hears someone's voice from an animated show, she's like, "That's so and so. I know it," and that ruins it for me.
Huh. Weird.
Not ruins it for me, ruins it for her. She says that,
Interesting.
she can't stand watching anime with me
Yeah.
because she thinks that all the girls sound like screaming little bitches. She's like, I'm tired of all the screeching. That's all they do is screech. I'm like, okay. But here's the kicker. She absolutely loves How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
She will watch that movie over and over and over again for some reason.
Huh.
But she doesn't like animated shows.
But that movie.
That movie she loves.
Interesting. I wonder why.
Probably because the animals don't talk.
Yeah.
That's one of her big things. She hates seeing animals talking. Like, that's not realistic. Like, okay, but you watched Guardians of the Galaxy, and Rocket Raccoon is an
You're telling me
animal.
that's realistic. People are funny about their preferences.
People are funny. Funny looking.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Here we go. User defined paper. Paper goes like this. Okay. That is not the proper size of the paper.
God.
Oh my gosh.
The Russian / Ukrainian accent is one that I can't do.
It is the only one I can do well. Try this again. Oh my god.
Except for the Sean Connery version of the Russian accent, which wasn't Russian at all.
Alright, BRB, I'm gonna stick some paper in the printer.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Preview looks funny, but I think I'll be fine.
Did you put the white sheets of paper in the printer?
Paper is in printer. I need healing. I need you. Going to cut things. I am priming the dragon right now, by the way. It's outside drying.
Okay.
I don't have a spray box, so I get to stand out in the cold and spray it on my porch.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I needed to prime like a bunch of stuff anyway. So I also made this dog head that's gonna be a gift for somebody. It's like a sculpture portrait of their pet.
Okay.
Yeah. I know, I'm super fancy.
Fancy schmancy.
Crash smash! Oh god. Burger burger.
Burger, burger.
One of the things I'm going to invest in eventually is one of those like chops. That chop paper. Like big paper.
The guillotines.
Yes, the paper guillotine. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's one of those ones with the detachable handles so you can scare your husband.
Hashtag goals. Perfect goal, no flaw. Alright, I am almost done with this. And then I gotta go get the things from outside. And a lot of work to do. Man, voice chat is empty tonight.
Voice chat has been empty the last couple of nights as far as I could tell. I keep like
Maybe with
coming
the-
in here for like a half an hour and then nobody shows up, so I leave again.
Oh, you know what? It's almost finals week.
That too.
I bet all the students are freaking out.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know. I feel like if I had finals coming up, I don't know that I would get online to chat with people.
Nope.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are.
This is going to sound really strange, but I
Uh-huh.
can't wait until I get sick so that I can sing the bass in that. I'm only able to sing like real deep bass when I'm sick. And I make as much use out of it out of that sick voice as I can.
I mean, that's what you gotta do. Otherwise, it's what? Just super sads?
Yeah. Something like that. I am a second tenor, so
Impressive.
At least I think I qualify as a second center. It's been a while. Okay, time for some metals. Let's see here. And painting this metal because it looks like it comes out of the nail. Looks like it's part of the nail. Something that would be metal. Right? I think it's like this right here that is turned into some kind of an appendage. That's why I'm painting it metal on the other side, because it comes from the same spot.
wonder if I have any scotch. Man.
The only thing I heard from that sentence was scotch.
Oh. Yeah, I just wish I
Yes,
had
please.
some scotch. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, thanks. No, I need scotch tape. I need like some kind of clear tape, but I don't know that I own any. Oddly enough. Oh my god.
Ermigerd.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh wait.
She found scotch. Oh wait, it's supposed to be tape.
Alright, good news, everybody.
We have scotch. Tape.
Tape, 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 tape. Oh no, I dropped my whole thing.
Into dog hair.
I don't have a dog.
Cat hair.
Probably. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. I better go back to push to talk.
Oh, I did hit it. Darn it. Just quickly realized that she forgot that push to talk was on.
I didn't forget. I'm crinkling a lot of plastic while I wrap up my card sets. And I don't want to, like, force you to listen to that.
Crinkle, 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 crinkle.
I'm putting them in clear so they look nice and professional.
Nice.
Try to make it look as legit as I can.
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. If no one buys these, all I've wasted is a few plastic sleeves, and I'll just use them for my own Christmas card sending after Thursday.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, no loss here. Only possible monetary wins.
Seems like I'm almost done here. Seems like.
Shit.
No.
You know when like you accidentally let the packing tape go down? I just the worst because this is the cheap stuff, so it's like endlessly difficult to get back up off of itself.
Exacto knife.
Oh. I just want to be done. I just want to have all my product done. Why did I procrastinate so long? So easy, Balak. So easy.
So easy to procrastinate, don't I know it?
Nope. It was like someone else was procrastinating. Not me. Never would I procrastinate.
Okay, I can take it. Take all the blame.
Oh, good. Alright, I'm gonna try to find a box. BRB.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Okay, I found what I was looking for. Quite easily, actually. Shockingly. Block, why did I do this?
I don't know. I don't know, but I took blame for it anyway.
Okay.
Yay! Sticky, sticky, sticky tape. It goes on your packages, it goes on your hands, it goes on your mouth. What? Wait, what? No.
What? Block's gone insane. We will mourn his loss.
The loss of his mind. Not the loss of anything else, just his mind.
Oh shit. Mama mia, does it show again? Mama, how can you touch you? There's something broken hearted since the day you parted. My, how could I ever let you go? The lock cringes at the lack of beat and talent he's hearing in his ears.
Tears, bloody, bloody tears. Not really, but you know.
So much crying, weeping, the gnawing and gnashing of his teeth.
Yes! Gnawing and gnashing is exactly what I needed. Okay. There it is.
Do 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 do. Oh my god, I have to turn it on. I can't listen to that anymore. My roommate is just pacing upstairs, and I can't listen.
Hi, sorry.
It's okay. Like I respect why she does it, but it's still like it gets to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, pacing gets to me too.
Oops. Bed. Alright, I fixed it. it's and it's not even like the actual pacing. Like it's just the squeakiness of the floors and just like I can hear her thumping footsteps and it's just like the combination of it drives my brain insane.
Yep. Believe
Oh
me,
my God.
I totally get it.
Sweet baby Jesus, stop. So bad. Till you make it good, make you mad. Alright, clearing up some trash. Alright, what else do I gotta prepare? So bad. Gonna make you mad. Does everybody look down on your mind? Alright, I'm gonna go outside and check on my figurines that I spray painted, and then I'll be back.
Okay. we put that back on there.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Gregory, will you hand me that wrapping paper?
Wrapping paper right here?
Yes.
Wrapping paper.
Yes.
Got it.
Alright.
What was
That was
that?
louder than I anticipated. It was me cutting a long slice of paper. Like a really big slice of paper.
Gotta look something up real quick.
How dare you?
Hmm. Okay, I was kind of expecting a rust monster to look a little metallic, but it's not.
That's kind of not good. At least it doesn't sound like it. That's a good thing.
I'm gonna try something here, and I might hate myself for it, but hey, it is what it is what it is. And so it's what it ain't.
That was mean. I'm sorry. Ah. Oh gosh. Okay. I think that's a good spot to start from for tomorrow.